Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showcasing the first 10 pages of Diary of a Wimpy Kid No-Brainer. If you don't want any spoilers, click off this video. Anyways, let's get started. April. Monday. The human brain is supposed to be this amazing supercomputer, but that's capable of all sorts of incredible stuff. But if that's true, then I don't know why my brain is making me do stupid things. Youch! It's actually a little annoying because if you think about it, your brain's one job is to be smart. I guess it's my own fault for filling my brain with things that aren't important, like video games, cheat codes, and theme songs to old TV shows, because there's no room left for the stuff that actually matters. The problem with the brain is that only a limited amount of room in there, so eventually you run out of storage. And the reason it's hard for old people to learn new things is because their brains are just full. It's called social media, and if you want to like something, you just press this little heart. Bah! One of these days, they're gonna figure out a way to add more memory, and when they do, I'm gonna buy myself the biggest booster pack I can afford. In the meantime, I'm trying to be real choosy about what I put in my brain, so when someone's telling me something I don't want to know, I just try and block it out. So then Mrs. O'Malley says she wasn't the one who called me a liar. La 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 la, I can't hear you. La la la, I can't hear you. La la la, I can't hear you. No no no, la la la, blah blah. When you're a kid, the thing that you use for your brain is the most is school. And a lot of your brain power goes to memorizing useless stuff, like the names of vice presidents and the words to preschool songs. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. One thing that's really inconvenient is that your brain is inside your head, so you have to take it everywhere you go. But if they ever figure out a way to deal with that issue, then school's gonna be a whole different thing. I think it would be great if your brain could be at school learning while you're off doing things you actually enjoy, like playing laser tag with your friends or hanging out at the arcade. Then you could pick up your brain at the end of the day and get all caught up. So what did you learn at school today? Nothing. For now, I guess we're stuck with the current situation where your body and your brain need to be in the same place. And if you're a kid, that means you gotta spend a big chunk of your time at school. My problem with that is how long the school day is. You're there for 7 hours, when you probably only spend 20 minutes a day on actual learning. That's because most of your time is spent on stuff that doesn't have anything to do with education. Today in 5th period, we spent 0 time learning about history because a bee got loose in the classroom. And that pretty much killed the chance of anything productive happening. I wish everyone would stop fooling around and just go to the business once school starts. Because that way, we could get to the learning part over. We can get the learning part over and be out of there before lunchtime. But I think they like to stretch things out and keep you there for as long as possible. The whole reason school was invented in the first place is because back in olden times, kids were causing too many problems at home while their parents were at work. So they created this whole system with textbooks and lockers and algebra and physical education just to keep kids out of trouble for a few hours every day. You're in school for the time you're 4 until you're at least 18. And after you're done with your education, you have to get a job and work until you reach old age. So by the time you're through with all that, you're too tired to do anything fun. If they really wanted to, they could probably teach you everything you actually need to know by the time you're 5 or 6. But I guess parents don't want to have to compete with their kids for good paying jobs. So they teach you a little bit at a time, so you don't get too smart too quick. And sometimes they teach you stuff you can't even use. That's what's been happening at my school lately. I just took 3 months of Latin with a teacher named Mrs. Leeton, and it was my favorite class. But it turns out he didn't know Latin at all, and was just teaching us nonsense the whole time. Escatuso nomusco? I'm so Gregoro. I don't know how to say that. When the school found out Mr. Layton was a fraud, they fired him. So now I've got to show for the last 3 months of my life is how to order a hamburger in a language that does not even exist. Mr. Layton isn't the only one teaching us stuff we can't really use. My social studies teacher is Miss Lakey. Lackey. And this is her last year. So the only countries she's teaching us are about the ones she plans on visiting with her husband after she retires. In our last homework assignment, she had us research which cruise ships have the best meal plans. And that is 10 pages. I hope you enjoyed this reading session, and I will tell you when, and tomorrow I'll probably have the next 10 pages ready for you. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. See you later.